So this past spring you launched Ellevest, a digital platform to help women with investing. A, why?
Why?
What need did you see to be filled there,
Why? Right.
and how's it going so far?
Well, there's a big need. Let me start with my big insight, which was one morning when I was putting on my mascara. I had this moment in which I realized that the retirement savings crisis in this country is a woman's crisis. It's in part because we live longer
Right.
than you guys do,
Yes.
but it's also in part because we retire with less money. And some of that's the gender pay gap, some of it is we take more career breaks, but some of it is a gender investing gap. And women invest to a lesser degree than men do, and it can cost women thousands, in some cases millions of dollars over the course of their lives.
So the gender investing gap is just the amount of investing that women do in their lifetime?
That's correct, and they invest less than men do. They invest a lesser percent of their income than men do. So how do we make it for women? Well, first of all, it's all about a financial plan, a very powerful financial plan for her in which she can choose. I want to buy a house, I want to retire well, I want to start a business. We take information from her and we feed back to her. This is how much it's going to cost. And then we women, we're very holistic. So she can say, you know what, I want to start the business sooner, I'll retire later. I don't need as big a house, I want to have the kids sooner. And she can make those trade-offs. She can't do that anyplace else. And then we provide her with a customized portfolio, not, hey, pick one of 5 managed ETFs, that gets her to her goals or better in the majority of markets. In fact, our goal is 70% markets. And what this does is it takes into account her risk awareness, that, 50% isn't good enough for her. And then we tell her if she falls off track. So these were things that came through loud and clear. Tell me if, the market crashed in January.
It sure did, yeah.
Not
People thought the end of the world was coming.
Yeah,
right.
and it didn't this go round, but not a person I spoke to could tell me whether they were off track for their goals in life. We'll be the ones who do this, again, directly in response to what she tells us.
And is that do I get a pop-up on my Fitbit or my phone?
Get an
Like
email.
how?
Get an email. We reach out and say, you're off track, and here's some things you can do. You can retire 6 months later. You can deposit another $1,000. Although I will say, I have a chief investment officer with decades of experience. We've taken a lot of information from Morningstar, who was our lead investor. And so we've built robust market scenarios. We understand markets go down and they go up, and sometimes they go down a lot. And we work to build these things in for her so that she can understand that, okay, if the market wobbles a bit, I'm not off track. That's what a real fear she has.